Hi, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drafting and Design Center. Drafting and Design Center is a hybrid organization, provides consulting as well as training services. To know more about consulting services in civil and structure, please visit www.draftinganddesigncenter.com. In this short tutorial, I will go through how we can grade the surface in this small subdivision. As you can see here is I have already created a street which I have called as a first street, second street which is circular, intersection. I would like to grade all the lots in such a way that it will grade towards the back of the car. In here, from here it grades toward the back of the car. I have created feature lines in here. I have assigned the elevation of feature lines and have break the feature line as you can see on the screen. I would like to add two feature lines from here and back of the curve, the corridor which I modulated into the surface. So just to do that, before I do something, I will check the elevation which I assigned here. So when I click here, insert the point elevation, it will easily help you to elevate the elevation all the way, which you can see here is 51 all the way. 51 all the way, which is 51, and then it's increasing a little bit here, 54, 5, 6, and again 51 all the way. So just to change the elevation, I will go to the elevation editor first, and I will see the elevation is, you can see the elevation length, grade ahead, grade back. You can see that vicinity where 51 is increasing to certain value here. I will just click here and assign the grade 0%, and all now elevation is 51 as you can see on the screen. This confounds by clicking insert point elevation, you can easily see the 51 elevation all the way. The reason behind I have put 51 elevation is if I go to the profile view here, which is first street, as you can see here, it's top of my this is a ground in a red, this is blue in a this is a ground in a red line. The blue line represents my profile. The highest point of elevation is around 47.11. At downstream is around 41.21. I have provided 51 elevation in such a way so that it nicely grade all the way. Having not going into more about construction issue in detail at this stage, I will just show you how we can grade this surface. I have also created a curve feature line which you can see here. This represents the curve feature line here. To create this feature line, you can simply select corridor, and feature lines from corridor will allow you to select the corridor feature line like here. It's already selected. You can select like here, and then it is the edge of the travelway and flange. So that's the feature line. Flange is underneath. Edge of travelway is above the edge, top of the surface. I'm not interested in ETW, so I will cancel it. But similar way, you can click this feature line and it will ask you back of the curve. Select that, and you can see here is the feature line is already created. As you can see, a single feature line. And I will combine this feature line and this one which we created earlier in the surface. To do that, I will create one more surface, naming surface 1. Create a surface, naming surface 1. And then I will select this feature line, as well as I will select this feature line, and then I will add the surface as brick line. I will select the surface one which I created earlier, and OK. You can name outer if you like. So as you can see here is your surface is created, and it is sort of kind of going a bit extra, which we can delete it, but just to see in a 3D view. So what I will do then is I will go in surface 1 and maybe add as a boundary line as this feature line and this line, which may sort of you will not able to see this kind of additional surface which it has created. So let's see if it works. Add a boundary line outer, which is selecting this. Illegal. Okay, well then maybe this one. Okay. And somehow it's not getting on. Let me select this feature line as well as the one back of the curve, which is here. I think entire surface is selected. We chose the back of the curve feature line. Okay, that's still not a good one. Okay, so let me delete this first one time and then create a surface one again. Let me turn off this surface, which is which I have called as a corridor surface here. Street one surface. I will turn off this surface. Okay. What I will do, I will turn off this surface for meantime, which is C topo, and which layer is it? Okay, first street. Okay. Okay. So I turn off this surface, and then which layer this is? C topo first street. Okay, so that's now turned off. Okay, and that looks okay right now. So I turn off this surface, create one more surface, which is surface 1. and then add this back of the curve as well as this facial line as a break line. Firstly, I will add boundary, surface 1, boundary, add outer, S1, surface 1. Okay, well, to create a break line, just I will click on this surface, and then I will click on this surface in here, apply surface break line and surface 1, standard, and outer. Okay, well, that will then add this bit in extra here. To be able to delete this one, basically you can select this surface. I'm trying to add the boundary, somehow it is not adding the boundary though. That's where the dilemma comes in. So boundary, add it, S1, okay, this is okay, somehow that's not recognizing this boundary. In this case you can select the surface, add it, select surface, add this surface trial, create this in a triangulation. Okay, well, that's just turning on the ground surface as well, so I'm just turning off. So as you can see here, and then select this surface, and delete the line, and then you can simply delete this line to be able to create a nice shape. As you can see here is deleting line towards the vertices, and to be able to see that within that facial line. And then it's nice and tidy surface is created here, so I'm happy with that. And as you can see that the surface is already created here. Click here and turn off the triangulation, and now the step is to paste this surface straight to with this surface, and to be able to as you can see that in triangulation I have deleted at some point here, which is creating a bit of a gap in here. Either you can delete the process, or you can undo it, or you can add the point. Okay, so that's here. So starting from scratch, sometimes it's trial and error procedure. And then you can select surface here, delete the line here. Again, you just delete that point, so I'm just undoing it. You gotta ensure that the surface doesn't break, or you have to create a extra point. So, as you can see that I created a gap between the surface. So, delete the line. Okay, so that's okay with that. And then in here, just select everyone. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So region. Okay, and then what I will do is I will add paste this surface into the top of this surface uh, to be able to combine that surface. So create a surface. I will redefine the surface as a street one final. Street street one final. I will turn on the surface of street one firstly. So when you see topo street street, so that's there. Look at it. I will combine this surface, so this one, and I'm talking about this surface all together, how it looks like. It is not combined right now, but I will have to combine. As you can see, that nicely graded surface has been created to intercept the maximum amount of water, yet not have considered all the issues such as constructability, earthwork, but I have just shown you how we can create a nice subdivision. And you can see here is very nice and a nice and easy fill with a good quality of fill help to achieve good drainage pattern and straight back to top the curb and back to curb to gutter into the pipe. So what I need to do is I just need to turn off this triangulation first. Surface, add surface star, and then I have created a one piece street one final surface. I will then paste both surfaces together, which is this surface and that this surface in here. So I have created a one surface street one final. I will go in a edit surface and I will go in a paste surface. I will select the one is here, which is surface 1 and corridor first to top, and this control you have to press it. Okay, so by combining this we have now created this one here, which is first street final, and you can see by one click I select everything, and then this is how it looks like. Yep, so this is the way I graded this side dropping towards this one. I will then allow this side to be dropping towards this way. From this point again I will drop this one toward this one, and I will create this procedure. I will apply to an entire catchment to create a combined surface, which is kind of a surface which will design mainly for drainage as well as uh, earthwork point of view, mainly on drainage aspects. So once again, thanks for watching. Any comment, please send us an email. Please visit www.draftinganddesigncenter.com. Once again, thanks for watching.